Woo, Taurus. These universal cosmic energies has been pushing you to the limit, baby. Um, these energies have, and when I say energies, I'm referring to universal energies, the overall energy that everyone is feeling across the collective, no matter the zodiac sign. The planets, astrology, all those things that have been happening. I'm no astrologist, but you would be able to feel it if you have been tapped in, especially through tarot readings of any sort, divination of any sort. Maybe you read the weather, um, tea leaves. All right. I'm hearing all those different modalities. You have been feeling this force or this pushing you to go down a particular narrative, pushing you to like focus on a particular channel, a particular wave, and it's giving Saturn energy. Okay, so Saturn may have been Saturn, Pluto, long-term goals, things that you said you were going to do at the top of the year. All right, we have spring coming up. So as a universal energy, there's been this like, okay, get serious, get disciplined, or you're going to get left behind. I'm going to need you to focus. I'm going to need you to commit. I'm going to need you to stick to it. I'm going to need you to keep your word. All right. Whatever it is for you, excuse me. All I can tell you is you ain't been liking this energy. You ain't been liking this push that the universe has been trying to do. It feels very forced. Okay. It may trigger childhood responses of being bullied by family, being bullied by people in school. And it's like, well, I'm going to do what I want to do. So this is for my stubborn babes. Okay. If y'all are new, welcome to our love nest over here on Talk Taurus Tarot. If y'all are returning, welcome back. Before we jump into the channel message and get you some guidance in regards to these situations that y'all be going through. What was I going to say? Yes, thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to be a clear channel for Taurus on their journey. And bless Taurus, okay? Continue to bless Taurus on their journey, for they know not what they do. Just play it. But no, seriously, there has been some type of initiation. Okay, you started something, Taurus, whatever it is that you started, whether it was a relationship, a self-love goal, a self-love practice. You said that you wanted this, and the universe has been, gently nudging you down a particular journey. So what you're feeling right now is the effects of being in la la land, the effects of being procrastinating, the effects of yes, I could have done this, but I slept instead. Yes, I could have taken time to do that, but I complained instead. Yes, I could have been eating right, but I chose to cheat instead. Yes, I could have been doing right in that relationship, or putting in self-development work, but instead I chose to frolic. Okay, so what's happening now is you're recommitting to yourself in this season. Like, you know what? Bump this. I'm ready to get it together. Bump this. I'm ready to commit to my spiritual journey and really get it right this time. And a lot of you have been propelled into this situation due to, disappointments in Valentine's, disappointments in relationships where it's like, okay, this person didn't even try. They didn't even try to reach me. They didn't even try to, show forth the effort. They didn't even manifest. Okay. And so it's unfair, and Taurus is mad. Taurus is, but when Taurus gets mad, this is the placement of, you're not going to talk about it. You get to a space where it's like, I'm done talking about it and complaining about it. I can show you better than I can tell you. Okay. Period. Taurus, I see you. Close the door. Hold on, my dogs are barking really loud. Let's give them a moment. Okay. So this may be negative self-talk, okay? Negative thinking, self-criticism, all those different bugs that be in our ears when we're trying to bring something into fruition. It can be extremely irritating, annoying, aggravating, okay, to combat that energy. So the universe is saying, okay, let's start today. There is no better day than today. All right. And I feel like that's the energy that you're in, where it's like, I'm done indulging in this relationship. I'm done indulging in a particular message. Okay. Left school, come right back. Okay. But you came back, and that's all that spirit is saying. Like, don't ever give up on yourself. And that's kind of the frequency that I'm picking up on, the energy that I'm connected to. So congratulations. Let's celebrate you. Thank you for always showing up for yourself and investing in yourself. Self-love journeys are not easy. All right. So I truly appreciate you, because without you, there would be no reason. Okay. No reason for the season. All right. What was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. So that may be one of the telltale signs of things that you may start a lot of different projects, or you may start a lot of different things, and then you lose your train of thought. Like, where are my keys? What am I doing? Trying to connect the dots back over again can feel very exhausting, can feel very draining. When in doubt, take a knee. All right. When in doubt, take a knee. Pray about it. Be still about it. All of these messages are timeless. So if you may not be resonating with it right now, and later on in the future, you feel like you need some guidance in regards to a similar energy frequency or a similar energy situation, you can always refer to the channel message guidance that will be delivered in this reading. So let's see what's going on with your energy. What's going on for Taurus? Wish. You have a wish. You have a desire. Your heart longs for something. You just want to be happy. You just want to be at peace. You're tired of the drama. You're tired of the back and forth. So these are the Tauruses that I'm connecting with in this energy. And you're ready to move on. You're like, I'm over this. I'm ready to be happy. What's in store for me? Okay. Let's see. Taurus. Spirit, what's going on with Taurus energy? What's up with the 9 of Cups? So we have the World in reverse, the Hierophant. Some of you guys wanted to get married. You wanted to have a relationship. You really wanted to see something come into fruition. Someone that was juggling you. Others of you, you were really hoping that a particular gesture would have been received and it would have closed the gap between you and another person. This feels like there could have been like a cup. Okay. Someone could have given you, I was going to say cup of love, but I mean like an actual gift. Like maybe someone gave you a gift in a cup, or a gift inside of a mug. Okay. I'm seeing a mug here. Someone has felt like there is, and this could be you, Taurus, because we have the King of Pentacles energy. Something is unrepairable, uncurable. Okay. And so being at that crossroads and being lonely all at the same time on an important day is really uncomfortable. It's really a reality check. You have like a wake up call. Like, you know what? It's time for me to move on. It's time for me to grab my feelings and move on with my life. There ain't no going back. Okay. Someone here has been holding a grudge, you or someone else, and they feel as if it's self-betrayal to stick around and allow someone to hold a grudge against them for so long and hinder their life and hinder their personal development. So they're like, there's no reconciliation here. Okay. There's no harmony here. There's a lack of accountability. There's a lack of lack of trust. This is real trust issues that I see on the table. So laying all the cards out, this person feels like they've laid out all the cards already. They've done the steps of what they perceive it would take to get back into your good graces, to get back into on good terms with you. To have that happy family, happy life. But no matter what this person has done to try to like make a very cute, soft gesture, compliment, being nice, staying out of the way, this person feels as if they are, or you feels like you've only been on the short end of the stick. You're being treated like you're gullible, and the person that you want is like making you, I heard a side piece, okay, making you just another option. So it's like, if you were to continue sitting in this position where it's like, I know what I want, I would like to have this with this person, but they're unable to see this, that I am intentional with what I want. I'm communicating what I want. You've already made it clear that you desire more than just friends, more than just a casual hookup, more than just the occasional fling. Is also the Page of Cups in reverse. With the World card in reverse, this is telling me this is left like a wound, or a unhealed womb. Why I say womb? It's like a wound. It's unhealed because you weren't able to fix it, because you weren't able to repair it, because you weren't able to bring balance. So for a while, I feel like you detached yourself from this situation just to help yourself move on. And then we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. But I feel like what's been on the other side is just as disappointing as where you came from. And so now it's circling back around to ask oneself, how did I get here? What about me needs to change? What about me is attracting the type of connections that are power dominating, emotionally manipulative, and overall where you find yourself in a position where you are someone else's, lack of better words, bitch, okay? And so it's like, well, if I'm going to be treated like this by a new person, or I'm going to be treated like this over and over again, I might as well be back with the past person. So you're at that crossroads again, bridge to Terabithia. Which one will you do? All of this has been to get you to take a knee and work on yourself. To take a knee and have this person work on themselves. To take this time and really use it as an opportunity to work on self-development, self-preservation, because if you don't put the oxygen mask on yourself, then you're constantly secreting that air for other people to consume. And then before you know it, you're unalive. We're going to get a pull of archetype as I feel guided to do so. What is this? We have debate, rage, revolution, attention. Florida waters, natural form, enchanted potion, red roses, and cleansing. So I feel like this is where you've been, okay, with this debate and rage, arguing, fighting, no resolution, no resolve. And for others of you, it's opposites attracting, the lack of attention. Someone has felt as if what they bring to the table is not valued, whether that be you or another person. But like always, I'm saying that we're talking to you, Taurus. So unless you're dealing with another Taurus, it may or may not resonate. But I felt like the more you guys focus on trying to fix the relationship, trying to heal that, the further you become, the further apart you grow. And the real universal force that's been trying to get the both of you to see is that you won't get anywhere trying to work on each other. It's going to require self-work, okay? And even if that person comes back around and apologize, if they haven't done the work, it's counterproductive, right? But you can't make them do the work. Spirit, what's the World card about? We have Thief. Sheesh. So both sides of this coin speaks about the shadow attribute, stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack. On the light attribute side, it sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. So there is that victim energy. Did someone steal something from you? Was it ever something they could steal? Have you asked yourself those critical questions? That's where your evolution lies. That's where the epiphany, the aha, that revelation is where your saving grace is. What's at the bottom? We have hedonist, shadow attributes, pursues pleasures to the detriment of health, indulges at the expense of others. Light attributes: inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself. So someone has the impression, Taurus, that you don't want to be in a relationship with them and be married to them and be in a commitment with them, or even if it's not marriage, or settle down with them, because you want to pursue material wealth. You want to pursue, you're looking for a particular type of person to adorn you or shower you with attention and affection to feed your ego. So this person perceives you as someone that is hurt. I heard hurt bay. Someone that is hurt and someone that is trying to usurp their revenge by way of giving their love and attention to other people, as many people as they can outside of themselves. This is this person's interpretation. This may be your interpretation of someone. Okay, take that how it resonates. But this is also, differences of beliefs here as well. Because in order for someone to look so far out themselves that they gather their own interpretation of another person's reality, speaks a lot about the person projecting the narrative to begin with. So in this type of situation, we have to ask ourselves how we got here, what caused this, and to what extent will it take to align to the foreseeable future. Not that should be done, but rather that is the person's true heart desire, which is what we're talking about here. If another person's heart desires is different from the others, does that make the person with the initial heart desire wrong? Or does that mean that you both just have differences of belief, yin and yang energy? And why does one person's belief trump the other person's belief? If you outgrow each other's belief systems, what is so difficult about evolving and allowing each other to evolve into the versions of yourself that makes you happy? So there's a lot around expectations, okay, choices in life, realities. It is clear to me that the both of you are growing apart because you have different desires, heart's desires. You have different belief systems now, which is the only thing that can create that bridge or that wedge between two people anyway. You outgrow each other. Sometimes along the journey, you learn how to coexist and cohabitate and things like that without trying to change each other. But that comes from mastering the art of being alone, right? Can only do that when, again, you've worked on yourself long enough to know that not every situation requires a reaction. You don't take things personal anymore. So I feel as if I am kind of mediating between both energies here, which means you may be dealing with the same types of zodiac signs, or you guys have familiar inner child trauma. So there's been some bonding to that extent as well. I'm seeing we have networker. Light attribute enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. And then we have the shadow attribute, conveys informations only for personal gain, spreads fear and falsehood. Okay, so I feel like someone I'm hearing be prepared. Okay, so when I hear that, it's bringing up something else which you wouldn't know about, but in this particular situation, Gaston. There's someone in Gaston energy. Okay. This person feels as if they need to rally your opposition, family, friends, children, neighbors, community, to wage a spiritual war against this beast that they believe Belle has found themselves trapped to. So this person here feels as if you have drank from the Kool-Aid. let's call it the Kool-Aid. You've lost your rabbit mind, Taurus. You have drank from some type of Kool-Aid that has you thinking, believing, and perceiving reality in such a way you would never. Because this person with the Page of Cups says that they know you before any of the belief systems that you have now. And they know when you are making decisions based off of attention, based off of facts, but more or less this person feels like some type of demon has captured you, and they have fixed you and stole something from them. So this person is in that Gaston energy. So they're going to the bars, they're going to the pubs, they're going to communities, and they're really like, we have to stop this beast that has Belle, okay, we're going to use that archetype, stuck in a castle against their will. So whoever you are, Taurus, they're perceiving that you are moving off of someone else's actions and that you are a tool to that person's discretion. Now, according to the story, which is what we're going to refer to, Belle was there for two different reasons, okay? She was in pursuit of finding her father, okay? And when she came across a beast, according to the story, allegedly, she determined that she wasn't afraid of that beast, and that fear, that curiosity also landed her in a situation where she chose by choice to be there. So there is an accountability of choice here. However, Gaston couldn't accept that this was Belle's choice. So he felt it was his duty and obligation for the sake of Belle to go and kill the beast. Okay. However, he has to find some type of leverage that would draw Belle out, because once again, he got the people to push a particular agenda, right? So think of anyone that you personally may care about. This person's going to pull on that child, that adult, that father, that mother, whoever it is that they feel you still care about, and utilize their empathy as a tool where you feel like you have to leave one reality to descend, right? And go to rescue an innocent person. Because now this person is saying, they could be saying, I'm taking my child, I'm taking my family, I'm taking this. And they're making that stance in a Gaston energy. Okay. That's what I'm seeing here. And I feel like someone may be, pretty much saying like, encouraging this, right? All of them rallied together. So there was a group of people in the movie where they rallied together and they were like, we have to stop this beast. Okay. Gaston raised the red flag, and then other people, they all start doing stuff to help. Like, I'm going to help you get on your feet so you can go and retrieve Belle, so you can go and get your property. So Gaston had a property type of mentality. But the entire plot between Belle and Gaston stems from his belief that she was not a willing participant, which is him perceiving her as being incapable of making her own decisions, which speaks a lot about how he perceives another person's actions and choices. He didn't have that same attitude about anyone else except for Belle, because all along it was something that he couldn't have. Okay. So in this same type of dynamic, There's someone in your life, or you, Taurus, that has taken on this attitude where it's like, if I can't have you, no one else can. Yeah, child orphan. This person has an abandonment wound, feeling of abandonment that stifles maturity, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. You have become this person's family. You have become this person's surrogate to their mother, brother, sister, uncle, whatever role they felt abandoned by. So this person is pretty much saying that they need to come and perform some type of exorcism on you. You need God, you need saving. And so they are all sprinkling some craziness to try to save you from your bondage or your castle. I feel like whoever you are, you love your life. You're in a beautiful reality. I feel like it's the reality you created for yourself. Look at that Ace of Cups. So, there are two options that the beast had. And I feel like this is important because in this type of situation, the beast is going to let you handle it your way. Okay. And I'm using the beast very, very, very like lightly. I'm using the context of that archetype so you can follow along. Because remember, the beast once upon a time was just like this person, but they matured, right? It was through their life experiences where they matured. So in this type of situation, this person can understand why this person feels so entitled, because they too struggle with that pattern of entitlement over someone. They've been in this type of situation once before. So so the beast is going to pretty much ask you, what do you want to do? What do you want to do, Taurus? How do you want to handle this situation? And from there, they're going to allow you to go and, let you go. This is someone that has learned in their life that if you love something, you always let them go. All right. Because, he has evolved, he has grown, and nothing that is told they have to stay somewhere wants to be there willingly. And then you have to become the tyrant, which is what this person is doing. They're just on different levels of consciousness. One is more older and, seasoned, and the other person is a lot more immature and still developing. So let's see. What does the Taurus want, Spirit? What does Taurus want? Whew. Taurus, I feel like you want to be left alone. Okay, you have the Devil in reverse. You want to be left alone from this person. You're tired of having to defend yourself to this person. You're tired of having to constantly hide and, steer clear of walking on eggshells for this person. You're just tired. This person won't let you close a door that you clearly want to close. So the call is going to be up to you. The next move is up to you, because you already know exactly what this person is going to do. Okay. They start to get all thinking all crazy in their head. They become irrational. And then what happens with that irration? They stop thinking, and then they start doing malicious things, astro traveling, because you are this person's property. That's what they believe. That's what they're saying. So let's see what your guidance is. Spirit, what's your channel message guidance for my Taurians, for anyone dealing with this situation? What guidance do you have for my Taurians? We have discovery in reverse. We have blue avian, philosophy, releasing karma, and mysticism. Okay. I'm starting to belch. Okay. We have enlightenment in reverse. Ooh, cornucopia. Wow. Wow. So off the bat, Taurus, let's talk about it. All right. So right here and right now, in your bubble, in your world, you have this reality that you're cultivating or cultivated for yourself. As you're doing that, this is the effects of releasing karma, releasing karmic relationships, karmic friendships, karmic family, things like that. Certain people you will not be able to enlighten along the way. Certain people you will not be able to fix. Certain people you will not be able to take with you, recover, restore. And even though you have decided to stop trying to see that good in people and force it, when you have to explain yourself to people about why you're making certain changes in your life or why you're doing certain things, the engaging in the rhetoric of why is karmic. Okay, I'm gonna repeat that again. Engaging in the rhetoric of why is karmic in nature, in dialogue, in expression. All of it is in a decline. It's in a decreasing motion. It's in a counterproductive flow of energy. Therefore, anything that you want to manifest into your reality, create for yourself, you will eventually manifest a decrease, a decline, a spiritual insecurity that never belonged to you from the very beginning. But connecting with it and giving the explanation and constantly telling people what they need to do is removing you out of that I am present. It's removing you out of your center, the present moment, and the power that the present moment embodies or holds space for you in. Okay. So as you're ascending to a higher level of consciousness, as you're releasing those baggages and those shackles off your feet, and you're rising to a higher vibration, seeking validation, approval, confirmation of those things is only going to hinder your growth. Okay. So in the foreseeable future, it's time to accept that certain people just may never get it and allow the consequences to fall where they may. Consequences are not always a bad thing. Consequences are just what they are. All right. You eat something good, consequence, you get something good in return. You eat something bad, consequence, you get something bad in return. So it's going to be all contingent on what the person is putting out. And that's kind of like where you are. The judgment card speaks about rising and raising that vibration, coming from a state of something you weren't aware of to being made aware of it, hearing something that only you may be able to hear. All right. So you are wise beyond your years. You know more than anyone may really be able to understand. And so it is what it is. You don't need a stamp of approval. You don't need confirmation. So a lot of you are like in the in-between. There's a comfort zone that you kind of still have, but you are pretty much ascending to a higher grade level, subconscious level of awareness. And so anytime you try to fraternize with people that are beneath you on a consciousness level, you're going to feel the effects of it. And that's just a part of it. So it's like trying to tap into mush, you know? If it's mush, let it be mush. Flattery. Because I'm picking up this energy of anyone that does try to stay around you, it would be fake smiles, fake laughs, They won't understand why you make the sacrifices that you make. As far as they're concerned, you'll do anything for, attention. You'll do anything for likes. Okay, you could be posting on social media and people feel like you are thirsty for likes. Okay, you could be literally sharing your personal life. You're never going to be able to please these people, is pretty much what they're saying. Nor are you ever able to outrun them. But when you understand the prison in their mind that they're all stuck in, it no longer bothers you, right? Because it's your world, your reality, your bubble. And so there it is. You give birth to it. And just like that, you give them kisses and you bid them farewell. But spirit understands that that's not an easy process. So at times, you may teeter on what's right and what's wrong, what's good versus bad, and things like that. So all the questions that you have coming up, this gate, this door, this opportunity of ascension is not something that the universe is pretty much saying that you have to do, but you have to want to do it. Okay. Just the same way as you don't have to eat right, but you have to want to do it right. You don't have to want to go to the gym, but you have to want to do it. It's all stems right back to that, the core value of that word, which is your want, your heart's desires. When you're in that I am presence, you're not going to be mad at the universe for pushing you, the cosmic energy pushing you in a particular direction because your heart desired it. So let's go. Let's get your closing messages. We're just gonna pull 3, Spirit. We have chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. We have haystack, karma. You will reap what you have sown. And last card, archway. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Respectfully, Taurus, this is what I have for you. Deep personal strength and peace that assures success. You are going through the valley right now, and get back to basics. Enjoy the ride and the journey, and this too shall pass. Love you. Bye, Taurus.